Hey there, hey there, hey there. Patreon, thank you so much for all of your pledges. I'm so grateful for you, all of the bookings and likes and comments and subscribes and everything. Let me see if this lighting is a little better. Like that. I've seen better days, okay? But it's okay. Anyways, moving forward. So this is the Divine Masculine reading. And let me tell you, Divine Masculine, I got this download for you, okay? And it has to do with something that actually it resonates with me too. But so I have been kind of big into this daily practice in my morning routines. And Divine Masculine, it doesn't have to be like, we both have masculine and feminine energy, right? So just take it as it resonates. Divine Feminine, you may resonate with this message as well, okay? You never know. So anyways, so I've been getting big into adding to my morning routine, setting intentions on what I want to plug into for the day, right? So I've created this, it's like I've gained this perception and I've got this inner and this overstanding where it's like, when we hear all the time, when you are asleep, you are awake, but when you are awake, you are asleep, right? And so when we are awake in our waking hours, in our conscious hours, right, we are plugging into something, right? A lot of us are unplugging from the matrix, and we're not realizing that when we wake up, we now have the choice to choose every day what we plug into. So every morning, I have been making the conscious decision on what I choose to plug into, okay? Okay. Obviously, allowing the divine to also, whatever. You get what I'm saying. Nobody's in full control, but we get it. Anyways, all right, so the message, though, that I've been getting with this is Divine Masculine, is there's almost an energy where, like, there's something that you're meant to plug into. It's almost like this plug that was, like, made specifically for you, Divine Masculine. And it's almost kind of this energy where I feel like for an extended amount of time, somebody has kind of masked this. They've kind of covered this up. They've keeping this hidden. Okay, because either they were like plugging into that, you see, even though it was like meant for you, it was like somehow they were plugging into this, or they just didn't want you to plug into it. But the message that I was getting was actually that somebody was, attempting to continue to, or to start to plug into the reality that's meant for you. Again, collective, it's kind of like this energy where you, or Divine Masculine, sorry, it's like this energy where I feel like you have put a lot of energy towards creating something, co-creating something, right? And that would be this plug, right? What you choose to plug into. And it's almost like somebody is, without you recognizing, it's the perception that's what's important. The idea that that you literally have the choice every day to choose what you plug into, right? You have you have the ability to make all of these choices here. I don't know. There's something about that, Divine Masculine. Let's get into it. What are the messages? So I can't remember exactly what I did for Divine Feminine. But we're going to roll with this because this is what I was feeling guided to do. So, all right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what does Divine Masculine need to know? Divine Masculine, things might be a little bit crazy. I feel like, I honestly feel like there could be a lot, like business could get pretty big. Okay. Like you could be very busy, like you could be pretty booked out. I would say definitely if you have like some sort of calendar, and where you are, scheduling things, or where people schedule with you. Make sure that your schedule, like your personal schedule, is already like blocked off, or your personal appointments or whatever already, because I just am picking up on this energy, and it's not even anywhere in these cards. But this is what I'm feeling. Well, I guess it's kind of right here, but definitely a busy week coming ahead, or a busy month. January in general might be a busy month for you, okay? In a positive way, I feel like you're going to be making a lot of money here, okay? A lot of money, I feel like, okay? And you're going to need to be on your shit, okay? It's like, I don't know, there's something about this. There's something about like no monkey business, Divine Masculine, okay? Okay, yeah. There's almost this energy of like, Divine Masculine, there's this fine line. You notice how chill I am with this divine. I'm like, let's chat, right? Like let's rap. You know what I mean? Anyways. That's good. That's good that I'm picking up on your energy, right? I feel like you are kind of in this peaceful state here, which is good. But I do feel like you need to have some sort of sense of urgency when it comes to, and it's not a bad sense of urgency, but it's like it's like having balance, knowing when to, snap it in together, like, whip it in together, and it's kind of like this energy of like, even though you don't plug into the matrix anymore, you still need to carry some of those things some of those values that you learned from the matrix, right? And it's probably has to do with like your work ethic, okay, your cleanliness, like these habits, right? We sometimes we get in this energy where we're like just, peace and vibing and doing all these things and going with the flow. We sometimes forget about, like, when we're in this 5D energy, we forget about some of these 3D things that are important. So I don't know who that's for. It's probably not for everyone, but just keep that in mind, over the next few weeks, when business is really busy, because it's going to be busy and you're going to need to be, ready. Okay. It's better to be prepared than have to get prepared, and I'm hearing like my favorite thing that I used to say: plan your work your plan. Okay. There are going to be wrenches that are always thrown into the plan. Okay. Um, this is why I always try to allot an extra little bits of time in between to kind of create space for the wrenches, but also just go with the flow. Okay. It's a very thin and confusing line. This line of hustling or striving and attracting and doing the work, when you know what I mean. So I feel like divine masculine, that might actually be something that you are like kind of conquering this over this month or over this next week or something, is kind of this balance between living your life and also making sure that you are creating, putting enough focus on whatever it is that you are wanting to create. Okay. Okay. Divine masculine. Let's see what else. What other messages? I'm hearing that song, your love, yeah, yeah, your love. I don't remember. Anyways, it might just be a synchronicity or something. I don't know how it's tied in here. Also, there's something that might be significant, divine masculine. I was reading in Kings in the Bible, and if you're not, I'm not Christian. I'm just sometimes I like to read the Bible. Sometimes that's okay, right? Anyways, we all have our own whatever. So anyways, I was reading where it's in the very beginning of Kings, okay, where David he's old, and it's time to go. It's time for, one of his sons to take the throne. And his fourth born son goes out and he tells everyone, like, I am the king. I am supposed to be the king, right? He just kind of like projects this into the land. Okay. Well, then people are like, that doesn't really make sense to me. So, the prophet and Bathsheba, like, they go to King David and they're like, hey, listen, there's a plan going on here. Like, I know, like, you told me for sure, right? Because it's Solomon that's supposed to take the throne, which is Bathsheba's son. Okay. So it's like, she goes and she's like, but, I know that you have already told me that my son can take the throne. So basically I feel like the reason that I was kind of drawn to that, spot in the scripture is because, and then King David, he clears it all up, right? He makes sure that, that because there was also worry about, Bathsheba and King and Solomon, being killed, right? If he took the throne, right? So, King David makes sure that, that there was all this protection and all this stuff and yada, yada. There's something significant about that story as well, divine masculine, that you may want to like look into, or it may just resonate with you. It could be this energy, in which I feel that there could have been, something something that has always been meant for you, okay? I don't know how to pronounce King David's fourth born son's name. It starts with an A. It's ridiculously long, but he projected this out into the people, and the people were all for it. They took on to his projections, right? They were, he made all these promises, he said all these things, right? And but so the people wanted the fourthborn son, but God, right? The prophet and King David, was advised by God, that Solomon, your firstborn son, Bathsheba's son, is supposed to take the throne. And so there's something significant about that. There's something in which I feel as though there could have been some people or something that was like taken from you, or that because people didn't feel like it was meant to be yours, or that it should have been yours, or something like that. This, I feel like, is getting cleared up. It's almost like, people are beginning to see through whatever this projection was, or whatever this, and they're beginning to see that actually, like God's choice in the matter. And whatever it is. I'm sorry, I have a lot of air bubbles right here. It's almost kind of hard for me to breathe right now. That's very interesting. But yeah, there was, so there's something about that as well. And that could very well be tied into, right, the person or whatever that has been attempting to plug into your plug, right? That has been attempting to plug into the reality plug that ultimately was created and manifested by you, for you. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. They're saying a few more out of here, and then we'll get another deck or two. Yeah, I feel like you're being like washed clean here. There's also something about going to bodies of water. Yeah, escaping, getting away, getting out of heavy like energetic traffic areas. You see what I'm saying? Like if it's a busy grocery store, or if you work in the mall, or there's something about getting out in nature, getting away from all the people, getting away from and getting into some body of water, or even just like taking a bath, divine masculine. I'm also seeing somebody just like really chilling in a hot tub here. Okay. I don't know why I'm picking up on Matthew Perry energy here. I think we all know that this could be significant. I don't know how it would have been tied into Matthew Perry, but I think we all know that Matthew Perry didn't, like, that wasn't not planned. And the world is a stage. So this isn't about really, diving too much into it and getting too much into the rabbit hole, and knowing that, like, literally the world is a stage, and people are just like, but it's almost like collective or divine masculine. The divine is saying, like, hey, get off the stage for a minute. Okay. You may be, yeah, because I feel like, yeah, okay. I feel like you're being washed clean of something here, or there may be other things in which you need to take action towards. So whatever that means for you by getting off the stage, okay, getting out of, I heard getting out of Dodge. Okay. Now I don't know what that is. I don't know what you got yourself into, Divine Masculine, but Divine Masculine, there is an energy that possibly from a past life, okay? I feel like Divine Masculine, there's an energy, a feminine energy from a past life, okay? And the genders could have been reversed, and take it, you know what I mean? And it could be two males, right? But one is more predominant feminine energy. Do you see what I'm saying? Like it's not actually like I'm not gender, specific or anything, but I'm picking up on energies, okay? So, and I'm reading for a divine masculine energy, and I'm picking up on a feminine energy here, okay? That is very sneaky. Okay. This is giving me like Jezebel energy. This is giving me very seductive energy. Okay, very seductive energy. And I feel like you are, if this part resonates with you, I feel like you are kind of seeing through this. Okay, you're seeing through the lust. And I feel like whoever this is, okay, it could even be, divine masculine, divine feminine, like the energy is reversed if I'm reading for a divine feminine, and this could be a masculine energy. Just take it as it resonates, but I am picking up on predominantly feminine energy. That uses their sexuality or their, that type of attraction to really wrap their hands or their, really get entangled with certain people, certain energies here, okay? I feel like this is something that you possibly have been, you've dealt with in a past life, but this lifetime you're meant to be washed clean. I think that you are washing clean here. Divine feminine, this could have also been a karmic energy that you had to picked up on, okay? And like no shame, right? Like I don't feel like, this it could have been a situation, this energy is able to attach itself to you when something traumatic happens, okay? That's what happens here, okay? But there is somebody who actually, I feel like some people, they're very aware of the energy, they're aware of these spirits that attach themselves, but they like the power that it gives them, and so they feed on it. Whereas like divine feminine, I feel like, or divine masculine, you guys are like, oh shit, this spirit's got to go. You know what I mean? You do whatever healing it is to release it. Okay. So anyways, but you're being washed clean here, and this is somebody's like biggest fear, that you will be liberated from this energy, from this tie, from this connection. Yeah, there you are, divine masculine. But I really feel like you, divine masculine, while you're being washed clean, I'm picking up on this energy where, yeah, you're awakening here. You're awakening to like the like to your self-esteem, to who you are. I feel like you're also awakening to the parts of you in which you were simply just like entertaining others, okay? Like literally like you're living your like in the parts of your life where you're just like acting to keep others entertained and you're not really showing up authentically, okay? I feel like Divine Masculine, you are definitely like recognizing these pieces of you, okay, where and seeing where you are when you start showing up authentically and when you're not acting, okay, when you're just really being yourself here, okay, and seeing where you're accepted and where you're not, okay. Divine Masculine, you are also awakening to like like I feel like to who the fuck you are, like you've done a lot on this journey, okay, and I feel like you probably don't even put it into perspective that often, but again, I feel like there's some sort of, it's like you've done a lot. You've come a really long way. And I feel like maybe possibly you have been reflecting on this, or this is kind of an energy that you're being encouraged to do. But it's like, don't reflect too long, because it's like, okay, so you're getting a little bit of rest, but you're going to have to rise again. Okay. You're going to have to get going again. Business is about to be busy again. Okay. This is what it feels like, Divine Masculine. Truly. I feel like whatever it is that you're like, as far as whatever business is, okay, however you make your money, or whatever you're doing, whatever drives you in the morning, okay, whatever that is what is going to be booming, is what is going to be successful, it's what is going to be, and if it is a brand, if it is a business, it is going to be far more successful, like worldwide successful, than you anticipated. There is a particular product, okay, if you are making products or something like that, there is a particular product that you have, like one in particular. Some of you are so focused on creating like a whole thing of like a whole line of products, when in reality there's just one that you need, or that some of you have already made this. This is going to be for like 5 people, but that you've already made, that is going to just like put your name and your brand like at the top of some sort of list here. Okay, so the divine is saying, like, don't necessarily think smaller, okay, but like simplified. Divine Masculine. Look, and then we have the Obamas at the bottom of the deck, with the Matrix underneath that. Out of the darkness. Okay, yeah, you're about to come out of hermit mode, and you may actually have some sort of push, Divine Masculine. Okay, you may get some sort of push from the divine, from, source. All right. What other final messages for Divine Masculine, please? Holy Spirit of the angels. Bole, bole. Bole, bole. Bole, bole. I don't know the words. Da 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 da. I don't know. Anyways, if you know that song, share it. Ba 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 ba. I don't know. Anyways. Yeah. Divine Masculine, I feel like you're doubting some things here. Okay? Sorry, it was my phone vibrating. I did not... I did not fart. I always wonder if you guys think that when my phone vibrates on the desk. I burp all the time. I sneeze all the time. I've never once farted on the camera. I fart. Everybody farts, but not on the camera. Anyways. Yeah, you're Divine Masculine, you are doubting, like, it's like you've been doubting something here. Okay? And, like, I'm picking up on this energy where I feel like you don't need to doubt something, okay? Just plug into it. Just do what you can. Just take whatever step forward. You know what I mean? Because something is coming in divine timing, all right? You may be currently going through some sort of challenges or feeling like kind of like stuck in something or feeling like trapped or like something is missing or like I'm picking up on this big trapped energy. Like... I'm also picking up on this energy in which, you know how in Divine Masculine, you know how in mental institutions, okay, or like hospitals of that nature, okay, they, you know, ones that are kind of like on the, you know, not so, I don't know, questionable, they do questionable things there, where they put their patients on some sort of medication to kind of keep them in a zombie-like state, almost like in a haze, like just kind of like Divine Masculine. Please be mindful of who you're letting cook for you or who you are letting make you drinks, okay? Because I'm picking up on an energy. If you're feeling stuck in some sort of situation, you may feel like this sometimes. And you may actually notice this. It's almost like possibly it's been going on for possibly an extended amount of time. You don't notice it, but I think now you may begin to notice that you're in some sort of like haze some of the time, where you're just kind of like, okay, and this could also be something that you're going through as far as your healing that is not drug induced. So this is only confirmation. Okay, this is only confirmation. If that message were for you, it was just confirmation. Okay, please don't be going home and accusing your wives or whatever of poisoning you, because anyways. Okay. Yeah, this you know, you may be experiencing some challenges on this self-acceptance here, okay? But I'm really picking up on an energy in which I feel like these challenges are just here in order to kind of continue paving the way. All right? Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of truth. Okay? I feel like you're going to be learning a lot of truth, Divine Masculine. I feel like you are going to be very busy. Yeah, that's what I have for you. I love you so much. We'll talk soon.